everybody, what's going on? Welcome to the Jackie B Fit version of how to make your pancakes. So I follow a flexible dieting approach. I'm an active bikini competitor in the NPC, which is a federation of bodybuilding, if you haven't already heard of it. So I follow flexible dieting, which means I don't follow a specific, boring, bland meal plan. I actually get to eat the foods that I love as long as I follow and match within my caloric targets. So today I would like to talk about adding a little fruit into your pancakes. Me personally, I'm like a huge fan of blueberry pancakes, banana pancakes. I mean, any fruit you throw in pancakes, I'm pretty much there for it. But I recently posted a peach and panna cotta cream pumpkin pancake, and that was honestly just a really easy, creative, just quick little pancake fix. So I figured let's do another fruit one since everybody seemed to like it. So I like to pick fruits that are kind of juicier on the inside. So not just berries or bananas, but I like peaches, I like apricot, I like pears. So when you throw a pear into today's recipe, what you're gonna need is some pancakes. So I really love to have the buttermilk as just a staple in the house. Usually I would have a big tub of it, but I decided to buy the tub of pumpkin because honestly right now that is my #1 favorite because it is fall. But the buttermilk is really good to have just on hand because you can do savory recipes and sweet recipes. Savory meaning you don't always have to make pancakes, guys, but I'm actually working on a pancakes focaccia bread, so we'll see how that turns out, what I'm going to be using for it. Next, you're obviously going to need pears. So I kind of gave myself a huge cushion and I tracked about 100 grams of pears. I figured maybe 50 grams for the insides and maybe just 50 grams chopped up for the topping. Next thing you're gonna need, obviously some fun spices just to play with. So I like apple pie spice and then just regular cinnamon. And then you're gonna need egg whites. And I'm gonna tell you why in just a second. So I actually tested this out with a little bit more than I needed. So we're gonna go with just 1.5 ounces of liquid egg whites. And what you're gonna do is you are gonna whisk them up. So if you don't have one of these, this might be a challenge just because whisking egg whites by hand is kind of like a pain in the booty. And it takes a long time and it's gonna get you all sweaty. So if you got one of these, you're gonna go ahead and whisk them until they are super firm, and I'll show you what that looks like in just a second. So one thing that I really recommend that you do is just kind of cook down the pears that you're gonna put in your pancakes. So I added a little bit of apple pie spice. Listen, if you're cheap, you could really just make apple pie spice yourself. You just use cinnamon, allspice, and nutmeg, and bam, you've got pumpkin pie or apple pie spice. So I'm just gonna cook them down a little bit so that they kind of cook into my pancakes a little bit better. I also mixed in a little bit of Truvia brown sugar. So I don't ever use real brown sugar, but Truvia does make a brown sugar and it's super good. And I'll make sure that I show you guys the bag before this video is over so you know exactly what to buy. We've whisked up the egg whites, we've browned the pear with the apple pie spice, and then we put a little bit of this Truvia brown sugar. A serving is 4 grams, but I only put 2. And you can track it easily. So this is what the egg whites look like when you're done. It's pretty much like if you made a meringue pie, but you want like a hard whisk, so that's what your egg whites end up looking like. When you do put them though in your pancake batter, you just kind of want to slowly whisk them in just because you don't want them to kind of like get re-wet, I guess. So I'm gonna mix it all up and then we're gonna throw it on the pan, which is already heating, and we're gonna make like super fluffy, soft pancakes. This is what I mean when I say they get real fluffy. This is all about the egg whites, guys, but you just gotta watch these pancakes real carefully because you wanna make sure that the inside is completely cooked. All right, guys, so here's the big reveal on the egg white fluff pancakes. So just the pancakes by themselves, as you can see, they're definitely pretty thick. They're really, really bouncy. So they're not like paper thin, they're not like crepes. I feel like that's what most people think like a protein pancake comes out like. Like it can't be like a pancake that you guys get in a diner or a breakfast spot. So now we're gonna go ahead and make the ginger pear yogurt topping. So we're gonna go ahead, and I like to buy the 0% Chobani, but I'm gonna just use 65 grams of this. You don't have to use 65 grams, but that's how much I tend to like to mix with everything else. We're also gonna add in more pear. I put 50 extra grams, so we did 100 grams of pear all together, and then I actually had more macros, so I cut up more for even more on top with more apple pie spice. So I mixed those two together, added in a little ground cinnamon, and then to top it off, instead of fresh grated ginger, I actually bought this, and I literally used like the tiniest bit. And when I say the tiniest bit, I mean, I pretty much used that much. And then I just put it into a blender, and we went crazy. I tasted it, it's friggin' delicious. And also to just make it a little bit more liquidy, I added some of this almond coconut milk blend by Califia Farms. I just used 1 ounce of it, and make sure I'll put everything written down for you guys. But I'm gonna go ahead and cook these on the pan again with a little bit more apple pie spice, and then I'm gonna put this whole thing together, and then we got ginger pear. Guys, here we go, the ultimate finished product, ginger pear buttermilk pancakes. Very excited to be able to share this recipe with you guys. Pamcakes has been a huge part of my entire bodybuilding career, all of my preps. Let me tell you, it's a staple in my house, on season, off season, but always have the buttermilk on hand. You never know what you can do with it.